My name is Deacon Jack Flanagan, and I live in Ypsilanti, Michigan. I became involved in prison ministry probably 15 years ago, working at a state facility just north of here with adolescent youth, adolescent boys. I was actually invited to attend a day of training for the boys in catechetics. So I just went up one Saturday morning through lunch and got invited back. So I ended up spending 3 years of Saturdays up at Maxey Boys Training Center, just north of here. From there, we were actually invited to go into the county jail, the Washtenaw County Jail, about 2 miles from my home, and spent a number of years there. In fact, we still go to the Washtenaw County Jail, doing RCIA with the adult inmates. And actually, while attending one of my deacon classes, one of the men alerted me to the need for things that I was doing at the county jail at the federal prison, and explored that, and was invited to at least give it a try for a period of time. And it's been over 10 years now. So my role is one as a teacher and something of a mentor. We teach on topics from emotional management, conflict resolution, building healthy communities. Family is huge. We spend, of the 18 months, 14 weeks is spent on family. We talk about spirituality, and all along we're talking about reentry issues. What does it take to successfully reenter? Challenges of folks who have been in prison for so long are numerous. One is simply being institutionalized. If you think about the number of decisions that you might make in any given day, it's very minimal in a prison setting. Everything's programmed, everything's scheduled, all routines are established early on, and so you just keep the same routines, minimal decision making, to think about then leaving. And let's say, for example, you were to walk into a Subway sandwich shop and have all the options of what type of bread, what kind of meals, meats. That would be almost overwhelming to someone who's never been in a Subway sandwich shop. This is something of the challenge that guys have in thinking about reentering society. The virtues that we talk about, that I talk about, to begin with, we start with the Greek virtues, what we know as the cardinal virtues. Virtues such as courage, prudence, moderation, and justice. And the Greeks understood when these virtues inform decision-making, we make better decisions, and they live the happy life. How has this ministry affected my faith? A number of ways. One, I've had to learn to love. I actually pray. I actually pray for a measure of love that God has for these men, that I can love them with His love. And that's made a huge difference, to be able to love with God's love. I experience that. I experience actually an affection and a warmth for these guys. I've learned to associate with the lowly. That's obviously a scriptural value, a Christian value, to associate with the lowly. These guys are lowly. They're broken. They're wounded. And to love and connect with the lowly and the wounded has been a very enriching thing for me. I've learned how to trust the Lord more. You go in there not knowing what's going to happen. There could have been some anger event, a fight, violence preceding my coming into the unit. And so you trust God that He's going to get you out with your teeth and safely. But also while you're there, that you can have some kind of positive impact or role with the guys. So at least those three things: to love, to trust the Lord, to pray for God's safety and protection.